Thanks for staying with us. So our hot topic today is about smuggling. I'm going to let Nima give us the background of this story. Yes, Nima, go ahead.
So there was a video trending over the weekend of a man who had been given food items to deliver in Dubai. And he had the wisdom, I don't know where he got it to open. So these were packed foods, milk, chocolates, biscuits, and he just decided to open them. Cannabis were in some packs. The person had disguised and resealed. So, he had some other funny drugs. He had codeine. He had all sorts, and they were all disguised in food packages, palm oil, and given to him to take abroad.
Ew.
In some countries, these are death sentence offenses, and you will give your loved one to help you carry. I don't understand.
So the issue of smuggling drugs, we've been talking about NDLA, busting people at the airports, and we want to focus on how we must be careful. Have you experienced this where somebody asked you to take something, you finally discovered that those are contrabands? You can let us hear your thoughts. Hello, Ifeanyi, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
You're live. Go ahead, please.
Okay. It's just a sad one because at the moment I am trying to recover from such kind of incident.
Wow.
And mine was so terrible
Wow.
to the extent that it was it's a brother that actually bought a briefcase from me while I was in the UK.
Wow.
I never knew that it was loaded with drugs.
Hey.
And I have to pack my clothes and every other thing. And I'm getting to the airport. I was arrested. And I've wasted 15 years of my time for something I do not know about. And they say forgive and forgive, my dear. It's a terrible one that I don't think forgiveness is here at this moment. Yeah, because I've wasted 15 years of my time.
Oh, God. 15 days. 15 years.
Never knew the briefcase was loaded. So loaded with drugs, well sealed. And I have to pack my clothes. And I was living freely. It was supposed to be a gift, but I was so surprised that when it was opened. And I think God will just have to hold on for now. When I get back to the States, man, I will just have to take it in a different way. I don't think forgiveness is here at the moment.
Thank you, Ifeanyi, for calling and sharing your story. That is really, really painful. 15 years of your life gone because your brother gave you a suitcase full of drugs to travel. Hello, Boyade.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning, sir. You're live. Go ahead, please.
Morayo, just let me thank God. I would have been jailed when I was almost 60, and at a time my son was getting married in the UK. I left. I told my wife and the family members to go before me. I retired as a director of Federal Ministry, Public Service. What would have been the headline? What would have been the headline? I was working in the presidency. A friend came and gave me a laminated book. And I did not know, in my innocence.
Laminated book.
I collected this since it was a book. I didn't know what they had gone to do was to laminate either cocaine or heroin in those books.
There's no hiding place for this.
And I collected. But you know, I am a child of God. I got to do case safely. I disembarked. My son came, they picked me up. But you know, I don't know what, I think it was divine intervention. I escaped Birmingham Airport. It was when I now got home. I'm a librarian. I retired. I was the first director of library services in Federal Service. What would have been the headline in Newswatch, in the Punch, everywhere? And after making it said, innocent. What could they would have scandalized my name?
Yes.
Because when my son is a lecturer in one of the great universities in UK. Now cut it open. Daddy, what is this?
Destroy the whole family.
And the wife is a medical doctor. They said, what is this? It was heroin. Heroin. And I cried. I cried. At almost 60, and on the point of retirement, at the weekend, my son was to get married.
Oh, my God.
Wicked people.
People are wicked.
My mom had been scandalized. Director in Federal Civil Service gate, and he kept on calling. He now came. I was like a wild cat.
Oh.
I held him by the throat, and in the process, I used my teeth on him. This is what you wanted to do for me?
Hey.
I haven't worked for 35 years in service. At my age, I tore his clothes.
Good.
He was begging. Then phone call.
He was begging.
And I told him, he's a bastard.
He was begging.
You know, the Bible tells us, flee away from every appearance of evil. Since that time, it's more than beggar bridge between us. I have no business.
I praise God on your behalf. Thank you for sharing.
Come to my son's house and see that something. I gave it to him. And it was the third day after the wedding. I gave it to him and I told him, my son, never ever should I see you with him.
Good morning there. Are you there? Damola?
Yes, I am. Good morning.
You're live. Go ahead, please.
This has happened before as well. I was traveling to Dubai, and my mom called me when I got to Lagos that a friend was going to send me one Ankara that I should take it with me and give it to her son. So when she met me at the airport, she brought out the Ankara from the Mecca. She gave me Ankara. Then I told her, oh, I'll put it in my hand luggage because I've checked in my bag. So I put it in my hand luggage, which I did. When I got to Dubai, randomly, you know, they just stop you and they search your bag when you go through that machine. And my bag kept on beeping. And I wondered, I don't have anything illegal in my bag. I kept on beeping. So they told me to go into a room, they searched all my bags, checked everything, there was nothing. So when I got to the hotel, the person called me the next day in the morning. When they were going to meet up with me. And now brought out the Ankara, because they scattered my bag. So trying to put it together, I had to refold it. While dusting it and refolding it, credit cards fell down. About 10 to 12 credit cards.
Credit cards.
They didn't have any name on it. They only had the credit number and when it was going to expire, different credit cards. So the person called me, are you with the Ankara? Where will I meet you? Blah, blah, blah. I just told him, yes, I'm with it. But you might not meet me at the hotel, so I'll drop it at the reception. So I took all the credit cards and I damaged everything.
You did what? Damaged it. Thank you.
And now took the Ankara, dropped it at the reception, and that was it. So I now called my mom after the person picked up the Ankara because I had to wait at the reception. I wanted to see who the person was, if I knew the person. And I didn't know him. So he picked it up and he left. And he didn't call me. They didn't call me for anything or whatever. So I called my mom and I told her, I said, this was what happened, blah, blah, blah. She didn't even know what it was. And that was it. So when I got back to Nigeria, the woman now called me that my son came to pick up the Ankara, but she left some papers on drawings on how she wanted the designs to blah, blah. And I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I just packed it, and that was how I gave it to her. And she didn't tell me, and she said, okay, no problem. Thank you very much.
So the woman was in the know.
Yes. People did not go to her house.
And arrange her. I hope Nigerians are hearing all these stories.
See, in this life, if you don't know how to set boundaries, go and learn it. If you don't know how to say no, go and learn it. If you need to be coached to say no to certain people and even everybody, please, for your self-preservation, I will coach you for free. Go and learn it. There is nobody that you can have that you can't say no to. It's a problem. It becomes a problem because when you're considering what family say, they'll say I'm wicked, they'll say I'm selfish. And so, why are you bothered about what they will say? What works for you, works for you. Me, I will never take anything for anybody. Ship it.